Oh, so I am going to make a double feed malfunction and see how I deal with it. It's going to be interesting though because I already know what's going to happen. So I'm going to actually first I'm going to put my plugs in so I don't have to fumble around trying to do that after I have it loaded. Alright, so got some in the magazine. Bolts locked back. I'm going to throw one inside there. Okay. And you put the magazine in. Then you release the bolt. And it makes, let me grab the camera, a nice double feed. So, nothing's happening. Lock the bolt back. Eject the magazine. And there we go. Works like a charm. I just got 3 dirty rounds running. Well, 2 of them are on the ground and one's in the bed liner. So it'd be a lot more interesting if I could actually make that happen and not know that it's getting ready to happen. I mean, that had to be like a I don't know, I couldn't really make a double feed. I could make a failure to fire by putting one of the dummy rounds I have in there, but that's about it. Or I could throw one of these in there. Let me put these other 2 back in the magazine. Well, let me throw that one on the ground. And I'll throw it back in the magazine. Alright, so got one in there. Throw the magazine in there. Ooh, that actually got us an interesting thing. Hold on, let me grab the camera. That's pretty cool. So I tapped the magazine in there because sometimes they don't like to stay. So I got one in the pipe, one just laying in there, and the magazine. So let's throw the bolt forward, see what happens. Hopefully nothing goes bam right in front of me with that open area. So yeah, now we got a nice triple feed. So let's work that. Lock the bolt to the rear. I just saw one fall out. Strip the magazine. There's one more. And we're ready to go. So now we should have like 3 or 4 on the ground. So we got one there and 2 on the ground. Pretty interesting. I wish I could, oh, I shot this guy earlier. Wish I could have a double feed while I'm just shooting, you know, fire around and then get a double feed just to see how I work through that. But, you know, with real world kind of thing. Not like anybody shooting it, like without me actually putting it in there, you know. Causing that problem myself. So anyway. Okay, so it's training time. So let me show you what I got. I already shot like 6 rounds out of here, so there's not a whole crap load in here. But there's, I think, 4 or 5 just empty brass, and so that won't fire without a doubt, and it probably won't even feed. So we're gonna get some good training in, and some of it's gonna deal with going to the secondary. So we'll see how this goes. The target is that exhaust. It's actually for a Suzuki SV650. Somebody just had it laying up there on the mountain, so I saw it and brought it down, and we're about 10 feet, but the goal is not shooting distance. The goal is working on failure to fire and failure to feed problems. So that's what we're doing. So who cares if it's close? So this first one I'm going to take real slow. Pull the trigger, nothing happens. Roll it over. I look into the chamber, and I can see that I definitely have a failure to feed. I don't know, the lighting, you might not be able to see it. So just act like I did it. Just going to do it slow because I haven't really, this is like the third one I've ever actually intentionally trained on. So I'm going to lock the bolt back to the rear. Okay, take the magazine out. It's stuck on the magazine, but I can still look into the chamber and see that we're clear. In reality, if I was, well, in the gun battle, I would throw this magazine down and get a new one out, but I'm going to just, for the purposes of right now, just strip that one out and go back to it. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be doing this. Like, I was really hoping that one of them would feed. So yeah, that's what we'll do. You know what? We will do that right now. Lock the bolt back, strip the magazine, and yeah, see, there we go. We got another one, obviously. So let's grab one of these ones that's not really too damaged to the ground. And this will make our failure to fire. I'll throw that guy right in there. Come on, get in your hole. Send the bolt forward. Next round should be a good one, so here we go. Got me a click, which means I got a failure to fire. So roll it over, look. The bolt's forward, so eject that one. Right to it. Now I got me a another failure to feed. I don't know. I have some dummy rounds. I should have brought those, but I didn't really plan on doing this today. And you know what else I realized I haven't done? I haven't went to my secondary like I should have immediately. So I think now they're all good rounds in here. So when it's out, see how quick I can get the secondary up and into the game. Alright, so let's head on this nice pile of brass. Let's walk over here and I don't even know how many times I hit it with the handgun. Yeah, probably not that many. She still looks pretty good. So, kind of a little bit embarrassing, but you know what? It's actually good because that's why I'm doing what I just came out to do, just to train. Not that I even plan on ever being in a gun battle with anybody, but it's just fun, interesting to do. So yeah, let me pick up my brass.